Hi, my name is Tiffany Andrus. I am the Artistic Director of the Performing Arts Department here at Notre Dame High School. And I would like to welcome you to our Drama Festival this week. The festival performances are comprised of 3 groups of students. We have our drama class, which is all but one freshman, our advanced acting class, and then our auditioned cast that's been rehearsing since October. We also have a variety of pieces, anything from Shakespeare to modern playwrights, as well as a student-written piece from one of our very own students here at Notre Dame. There are a few different directors that have joined us for the festival, myself, as well as Lisa Millette from City Lights Theater downtown here. She has been teaching our advanced acting class this semester. We also have welcomed an alum, Catherine Santos, who has helped with our auditioned cast. Mrs. Emily King has been working with our Shakespeare students, and then we had a college volunteer named Savannah Benedetti help us out as well. Can't forget some of my favorite parts, which are our student directors, Rye Mack and Marley Hain. Because of the pandemic, we were obviously limited on how we could produce and perform our festival for you. So you will see a variety of media as we go throughout the festival. There will be a few that were recorded online through online platforms, as well as some students recorded them audition style in their homes. And then we had a few of our pieces that got to record here in person on campus. The on-campus ones included its own set of challenges, obviously navigating the noisy downtown area. You may hear airplanes, leaf blowers, and traffic as you watch the festival. Despite all of this though, our students have performed admirably and we are so excited to present tonight's performances to you. As a side note, I would encourage you to view our program, which is in the description notes of the video that you're watching. This includes cast lists, show lineups, and our theatrical design students' work that they have put into the festival as well. That's all included in the description of the video, and I hope that you guys take a moment to look at those pieces of work and enjoy the show.
Excuse me, garçon?
Oui, monsieur, oui. How is your soup?
My soup has a fly in it.
No.
Yes.
Oh, la 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 la. A fly. Yes, I see him. He is looking at me.
It's most distressing.
Indeed, monsieur. Indeed. I'm at a loss. Who is your waiter?
I don't remember.
Jacques? Jacques?
Yes, monsieur, how is your soup? Well...
His soup contains a fly.
No.
Mais oui.
Did you order a fly with your soup?
I did not order a fly with my soup.
No.
It is not fly soup?
It is not fly soup, most definitely not.
Who is your waiter?
Well,
I'm going to kill him.
Oui. His waiter must die.
Point him to me.
I don't remember.
I will tear him limb from limb.
I'd rather you didn't.
He is going to pay for that fly with his life.
Well, it is just a fly.
Yes, of course. So the modern whoosh.
Just a fly. Today, it's just a fly. Tomorrow, a ball of hair. A wad of chewing gum. The next day, a human head.
A line must be drawn.
I don't want to make any trouble.
Nonsense!
Absurd.
Monsieur, the customers always. The customers always.
Right.
Right, oui, Suman.
We will simply kill your waiter. Problem solved.
Might I just have another soup?
Of course.
The soup is not the issue.
Obviously.
The issue is that fly.
Yes, exactly. The fly must die as well.
Pierre, are you insane? A poor defenseless creature just merely trying to keep warm, and you suggest we end his existence.
Pardon, I have missed the point.
Obviously.
Can you forgive me, monsieur?
Of course.
Stupid! Stupid!
The fly isn't in his...
Obviously, a babe in the...
The fly has been duped. He's a pawn in this battle.
In the woods. Oh, oui.
Yes, poor fly, but might I just...
Poor fly.
You now have a bond.
A kinship.
Eh?
with the fly whose life you have just saved.
Exactly. And may I offer you a jar, monsieur? I can poke petite little holes in the lid for your fly.
I don't want this fly.
Of course not. Silly.
What would I do with this fly?
Well, you have saved his life, monsieur, in some cultures, but I overstepped my bounds.
Always right. Always right. Is that right?
Pardon me, monsieur. We can certainly make other arrangements for this fly. He needn't be your concern. Do not think of this fly again.
Thank you.
Doreen, be assured this fly lives out his days in comfort.
And the comfort of soup.
You idiot.
Sorry?
Might I just have another?
What have you ordered for your next course, monsieur?
The souffle.
No. Ooh la 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 la. The souffle.
Magnifique.
Absolument. Like you've died and gone to...
Can we assume, monsieur, that you did not order any flies with this souffle?
You may assume that yes.
That is a no.
Most definitely no.
Very well. S'il vous plaît, inspect monsieur souffle. Tout de suite.
Decor.
Monsieur, the souffle will have no flies.
Yes, thank you. Really, what I most desire.
You have a desire, monsieur?
Well, yes.
You need only ask.
A soup, please. One without the fly.
Of course, you would like it returned to its original fly-free condition. If you will permit me, I can remove the fly, unharmed, of course.
Why would I? Are you saying?
This souffle will have no flies.
Excellent, Pierre.
I have seen to it. The chef was quite upset.
Upset. I didn't want to upset the chef.
Nonsense! It is your right to upset the chef. You have a grievance. Do not concern yourself with this chef. He is an insignificant.
As insignificant as
Perhaps I should kill him.
insignificant as
I don't wish for you to kill anybody. Not the waiter, not the chef, not the fly.
monsieur, you have the heart of a saint.
Why on earth would I kill the fly?
You forgive them all.
Incredible.
To forgive is
Yes. Very well, thank you.
to forgive is
Bovine.
Sublime?
Ah, yes, oui. Merci, monsieur. How silly of me. A cow is not sublime.
no, I don't think that's it.
Pierre, you contradict the customer.
Not at all. It just does not sound correct. To forgive is sublime.
Absurd. Is it not sublime to forgive?
Yes, of course, but
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, please, garçons.
Oui?
This is outrageous. Unbelievable.
Of course.
And the fly has flown away.
You stupid! You have scared away Monsieur's fly.
I am ashamed, monsieur.
Unless he's sunk to the bottom.
Allow me. This fly is gone.
Of course this fly is gone. Because you are too loud. You are a loud and sweaty man, and you have scared away the fly. Of course. He has flown the coop. His petite wings are heavy with soup.
It's cold. My soup is cold.
Cold? Incredible, this is not a cold soup.
It's shameful.
Monsieur, do you agree that the soup should not be cold?
Yes. No, I don't want a cold soup.
Very well. Rapidement, what are you waiting for? A piping hot soup for the gentleman.
Right away.
Wait. Would you like your soup piping hot?
Piping?
Scalding. Fiery. Blistering.
Well,
Put that lukewarm. Tepid, so you do not burn your petite tongue.
I don't want to burn my tongue, but I don't want to take a bath in it.
As the fly has. Very well. Very well. Rapidement. Tout de suite.
Wait.
Wait.
Oui?
Sans la mouche.
Maybe we should have made an appointment.
I don't need an appointment.
But it's a busy place, Catherine. You don't have an appointment. Maybe you should make one.
I shouldn't need no appointment for this.
I'm sorry, I don't find anything under Schaub.
Oh no, it's under Rudolph.
Rudolph?
The girl I'm asking about, Irene Rudolph.
Did she file the complaint?
No, her dentist did.
Her dentist?
Dr. Kniff, Irene's dentist. He said that she might have bossy jaw and that he was going to complain to the health department, but after I asked him, he said he hasn't heard anything for more than 6 months now.
Fossy Joe, you say?
Yes.
It could have been like your doctor said, Catherine. A blood infection.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What gave it to her? What was it from?
Dirt. You get infections from dirt.
From dirt. Her face puffed up like a pumpkin. Her jaw hurt so bad she couldn't eat nothing. You think you get something like that from little dirt? No. You get it from phosphorus. They're telling everybody it's radium in the paint, but it's really phosphorus that's making it glow.
Honestly, Catherine, you don't really believe that.
You saw her yourself, Grace.
Catherine, if it was like anything you say, they'd never let you work up there in the first place.
Sure, they'd have shut the place down.
Shut it down. Who's gonna shut the place down?
I don't know, the county?
Honestly, Grace, you're such a neenie.
Hey,
How they gonna shut it down if they don't know nothing about that? Everything of that?
now come on.
It's all right, Mommy.
No, she got no business talking to you that way.
She's just upset.
Upset? She's gone around the bend. She probably thinks they're dumping arsenic in the drinking water now. Next, it'll be that they're kidnapping babies and using them to stoke the furnace.
You know, laugh right now. But you won't be laughing right now. But you won't be laughing for a month from now, coming you after asking after Grace.
For crying out loud.
Catherine is just a toothache.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it started. For Irene, just a toothache. You wait, Grace. Your gums hurting. You will wake up one morning. Your gums hurting so bad. You won't be able to open your mouth. So weak and sick, you won't be able to stand up.
Stop it, Catherine.
The pain's so bad, you won't be able to sleep. And your face so swollen, you won't be able to stand the sight of yourself.
I said stop it. Grace, it's fine. Right, Gracie?
Irene Rudolph?
That's it.
You worked at the radium plant.
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing. The company's in full compliance with all state health and labor regulations. They ordered an analysis of the paint.
I see that.
Miss, really?
Who's Miss Young?
That's a health officer. Miss.
Paint is harmless compound of radium and zinc.
As I was saying, the analysis shows there's no phosphorus in the paint. There's no phosphorus anywhere in the plant.
There. You see, Catherine?
Miss Young toured the plant herself. She found nothing amiss. I'm sorry.
Well, guess we can get switched then.
I'm gonna file another complaint.
They already did an investigation.
I said I'm going to file another complaint.
Brother.
Catherine, these folks, they're awful busy here.
I said I'm going to file another complaint, Grace.
Catherine, I just don't see what good this is going to do, making such a fuss this way.
Grace, 3 surgeries, and they wanted to cut her again. She finally said no. She knew what was left of her jaw rotted so bad. She knew so bad. The smell was terrible. And Grace, the worst of it, I couldn't even look at her. She was so afraid of being alone, but I left her all alone. She died in the middle of the light, with no one with her.
I'm sorry, can I have another file, please? My friend here would like to file another complaint.
Other complaint? The girl's still sick?
No. She died.
Wait right here.
Hi, my name is Isabella Cruz, and today I'll be performing Caroline from I Knew by Lauren Gunderson, as well as the prologue from Henry V. Why would I be afraid of dying? Because I'm fine with it. Are you afraid of dying? You seem like the type. Cocky. And a boy. Boys are all tough, but they get scared too. They don't like to admit it, but they are so scared. Like they totally bail when shit gets weird. Don't pity me is what I'm asking. So, this is my room, this is my phone, and I've been sick pretty much ever since I was born. That's me. Yup. They tried a ton of stuff, and now we're at the point where I just need new things, so I wait. But I'm a pretty good candidate because I'm young and I came by this crap honestly. It's genetic. Yay! Anyway, livers are robust organs, so it's not as sketchy as it can be, but the whole process is kind of crazy, so my life is kind of crazy, so I'm kind of crazy. Like, I've always been kind of sick, but not you can't go to school sick, which sucks like so much. I mean, I'm a senior. I have crucial things to do, and then out of the blue, my house is like this crappy clinic, and my mom's on constant red alert, and everything is so weird now. Even the crap people post on my Facebook is weird. Like, it's suddenly full of kittens and winky faces and we miss you, girl, and that's not my style. So, you wanted to know. Now you know. Oh, for muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven invention, a kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Then should the warlike Harry, like himself, assume the port of Mars, and at his heels, leashed in like hounds, should famine, sword, and fire crouch for employment. But pardon, gentles all, the flat and raised spirits that have dared on this unworthy scaffold to bring forth so great an object. Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of France? Or may we cram within this wooden O the very cast that did affright the air at Agincourt? Oh, pardon, since a crooked figure may attest in little place a million. Let us cipher through this great account on your imaginary forces work, for 'tis your thoughts that now must deck our kings, carry them here and there, jumping over times, turning the accomplishment of many years into an hourglass. For the which supply, admit me, chorus of this history, who prologue like your humble patience pray, gently to hear, kindly to judge our play. Thank you, my name is Isabella Cruz.
Gallop apace your fire-footed steeds towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy closed curtain, love-performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or, if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hood my unmanned blood, bathing in my cheeks with thy black mantle, till strange love, grown bold, think true love, acted simple modesty. Come, night, come, Romeo, come thou day and night, for thou wilt fly upon the wings of night, whiter than new snow on a raven's back. Come, loving night, come, loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath no robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence.
Hi, my name is Charlotte, and I will be doing a monologue from Star Spangled Girl, and I will be reading for Sophie. Excuse me, Mr. Cornell. I've tried to be friendly. I've tried to be neighborly, and I've tried to be cordial. I don't know what it is you're trying to be. And that first night, I was appreciative that you carried my trunk up the stairs. The fact that it slipped and fell 5 flights and smashed into pieces was not your fault. I didn't even mind that personal message you left on my stairs. I thought it was crazy, but sort of sweet. However, things have gone too far. I cannot accept gifts from a man I hardly know, especially canned goods. And I read your little note, and I can guess the gist of it, even though I don't speak Italian. This has got to stop, Mr. Cornell. I can do very well without you leaving little chocolate almond Hershey bars in my mailbox. They melted yesterday, and now I got 3 gooey letters from home, with nuts in them. And I can do without you sneaking into my room after I go to work and painting my balcony without telling me about it. I stepped out there yesterday, and my slippers are still glued to the floor. And I can do without you tying big balls of eau de cologne to my cat's tail. The poor thing kept swishing it yesterday and nearly beat herself to death. And I can do without you watching me get on the bus every day through that high-powered telescope. You got me so nervous the other day, I got on the wrong bus. In short, Mr. Cornell, I don't want to have to say this again. Leave me alone.
Hark! What noise is that? Oh, heat, dry up my brains. Tears, 7 times salt, burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. Thy madness shall be paid by weight, till our scale turn the beam. O Rose of May, dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia. Is't possible a young maid's wit should be as moral as an old man's life? Nature is fine in love, and where 'tis fine, it sends some precious instance of itself after the thing it loves.
They bore him barefaced on the bier, hey, nanny, hey, and in his grave rained many a tear. Fare you well, my dove.
Hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus.
You must sing a down, and do you call him a down, Oh, how the wheel becomes it. It is the false steward that stole his master's daughter.
This nothing's more than matter.
There's rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray, love, remember. And there's pansies. That's for thoughts.
A document in madness, thoughts, and remembrance fitted.
There's fennel for you. And columbines. There's rue for you. And here's some for me. We may call it herb grace, oh Sunday. Oh, you must wear your rue with a difference. Here's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered, all when my father died. They say he made a good end, for bonny sweet Robin is all my joy.
Thoughts and affliction, passion, hell itself, she turns to favor, to prettiness.
And he will not come again? And he will not come again? No, no, he is dead. Go to thy deathbed. His beard was as white as snow. All flaxen was his poll. He is gone. He is gone. And we cast away moan. God, have mercy on our soul. And of all Christian souls, I pray God be with you.
Oh my goodness, that is really bright. Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for wait, can you guys all hear me? See me okay? Great. Okay. All right. Hello everyone. Welcome to this meeting for our Vamp Inc. accounting department. There are a couple things that I want to discuss regarding the pardon me, Lord Maximilian. Is this everyone that is joining us today? This hardly seems like all the vampires in the office. Just Max is fine, Natasha. And yes, I had a conversation beforehand with them, and they told me that they wouldn't be able to make it.
This meeting, it is not mandatory.
Well, actually, we are still waiting on the new intern Jill and Rob. Oh, hello, Rob. Glad you can make it. Hello. All right, let's get started. Oh no. Looks like Rob is having some technical issues. I'm pretty sure he'll join us later. Who is this new intern you speak about, Lord Max? Her name is Jill. She was hired last week, which is probably why you all haven't met her yet. She seems nice, but what? Well, the small issue is that she's just a little human.
Oh my god. Max, you hired a human? On purpose? Barf me out.
I agree with Heather. Surely you cannot forget the last time a human was brought on. Tim, remember? He was like if sunshine was a person. It was awful.
He brought garlic breadstick from the Olive Garden for lunch on second day of work.
Okay, I admit that Tim was not exactly a favorite in the office. And obviously, we are still recovering from the incident, both financially and physically. I get that. Well, that's quite the understatement. It's been 3 months since we were allowed in the office.
Why on earth are we taking on another human after that? All due respect or whatever. But that seems like a totally bad idea.
Because humans are idiots. They have stupid short lives and they ask for no money. They will take anything we give to them.
Thank you, Grigori. Trust me, she is only going to be filling out those boring financial reports for the first few months. I mean, you'll hardly see any of her, I'm pretty sure. Besides, part of the reason why I decided to invite her is that we can let her in on what is acceptable behavior in this establishment. Get it?
Wow, that sounds super boring. No wonder she's not here yet.
Actually, that does remind me. Did you receive the complaint that I filed against the Werewolf Vampire Communications Department, Lord Max? Max, please, Natasha. And yes, I had a conversation with them, and they said the crucifix was only put there in retaliation for the Wolfsbane brownies that were placed there in their werewolf break room. Oh, goodness me. Who would do such a thing?
I forgot I did that. Hey, it's not my fault. Does Doxy everything in their line of sight.
Oh, hello, Jill. Glad I can make it.
Hello everyone. I'm really sorry that I'm late. It's just humans don't typically call business meetings at 4 in the morning.
Well, any later, and it'd be too close to dinner time.
Right.
Anyways, I am so glad that you could join us. Looks like we are just waiting on, I believe. Yes! Hello, Rob! Glad you can make it. Rob? Can you hear us? Oh. Anyways, I guess we should just get started. So first things first, I want to formally introduce you all to Jill. She will be working with us in our Vamp Inc. accounting department. So please make your transition here as smooth as possible.
Thank you, sir. I just want to say that I'm so excited to be working here with you all. I've read a lot of books and watched a lot of movies about you guys, so hopefully I can be the best human ally I can be.
What books?
Well, I figured that the oldest vampire novel was a good place to start, so the first one I read was Bram Stoker.
That guy was idiot.
Sorry, you don't like Dracula? I thought it was like the vampire novel.
Is predictable, is boring.
Grigori, you're boring. Jill, tell me what vampire movies you've watched.
Oh, well, to be honest, I did like 30 Days of Night.
That one's so scary.
How about Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter?
Never seen it. Sounds dumb.
Night Watch?
News fest.
Well, what would you suggest? I'm open to suggestions since you have more experience on the subject.
Have you ever heard of Twilight? Oh, that's a good one.
Of course I've heard of Twilight. Every human has. It's like the trashiest mainstream book to come out in decades. Don't tell me you actually like that book.
Like it? Of course I liked it! It was the novel that brought us back into the spotlight. Not to mention the beautiful prose and the tragic love triangle. Personally, I believe it's a masterpiece.
You all like Twilight?
Well, I'm more of an interview with a vampire gal myself, but yes, Twilight has made quite the impact on the vampire community.
For everyone except Rob, that is.
Why? Does he not like it?
Poor Rob. He was assigned to go undercover as a human to learn more about the perceptions of us, and he was so bad at it, he was cast as the vampire in the film adaptation. Now he's got a multi-year contract that he can't get out of. The irony is delicious.
I actually saw on Twitter that another sequel's in the works.
Even better. Or boy. All right. Enough about all that. Let's see. So I believe that since we're all here, we should all let Jill in on what is satisfactory behavior when working with vampires, and what is going to bring us into self-isolation for 3 months. Anyone?
Oh, I'll go first. Can I go first? As a vampire, I cannot stand when humans come to church after going to work. Go to work after coming to church. And you can like smell the holy water and old lady perfume on them. It's gross. Also, if you're gonna have a communion wafer, please have the decency to brush your teeth.
Well, I don't go to church, so you don't have to worry about that one.
Also, I'm kind of sensitive to odors around spring and autumn equinoxes, so I prefer you use all natural shampoo during March and September.
Of course, I can do that.
And also, please stay away from silver jewelry.
Is silver harmful to vampires?
No, darling. It just looks tacky.
Right. Gregory? Did you want to add something onto the list?
I guess Gregory's back, or Grigori. Would you like to ask him again?
Gregory, did you want to add something to the list?
Is Gregory.
So sorry, Grigori.
No, you are not saying that. Is Gregory.
Grigori?
No, Gregory.
Grigori?
We will work on it.
Right. So, is there anything you wanted to add?
Yes. Do not bring garlic into workplace. It is not hard.
Noted.
Wonderful. This is a great jumping off point. Thank you everyone for sharing. Now with that out of the way, unfortunately, we've got to run through a bunch of boring VR stuff. Let me pull it up quickly.
VR, like virtual reality?
Vampire resources.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. Alrighty, here. Okay, it doesn't look too much. Should take about 45 minutes at most. Now with this specific department, it looks like we are having a bit of a problem with the community refrigerator. If your name isn't on it, please don't take it. It's not hard. Oh, that's mature.
Somebody stole my beefy 5-layer burrito.
I am scared to ask what the 5 layers were. Let me guess. O positive, AB negative, C minus?
No, it is regular burrito from the Belle of Tacos. Frogs and toads, intern. We are not animals.
It was a. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grigori.
Is Gregory.
Sorry.
Let's continue. Speaking of the break room, I will once again remind you that the microwave is not used for heating up blood bags. Okay, it stinks and leaves a mess that our janitorial staff have to deal with in the morning. Oh, this next part mainly pertains to Jill, but could benefit all of you guys, I suppose. Corporate wants to discuss the proper procedures to take if you or someone you know is bitten by a coworker.
Max.
Something terrible has happened to a friend Max.
No, dear. I think he's just having connectivity issues. Maximilian. Maximilian.
Well, although I'd love nothing more than to listen to this old man blather on about nothing for an hour, I'm gonna bounce.
I was thinking the same. I won't tell if you won't.
Okay, I'm barely awake right now, so I'm going back to bed. Fingers crossed I won't get fired. But before I go, I just want to say that it was so nice to meet you all, and oh,
Thank God. Thank